All right, man, dig the move. So, I don't normally do this stuff, but I was up scrolling social media this morning and I saw a video about this older white woman actually. Her grandson took her back to Mississippi to the site of the Woolworths protest, which was part of the civil rights movement, if I'm not mistaken. I don't want to put no wrong information on here, so Google the Woolworths protest, you'll get the info. And she was just going through her memories, telling her grandson about the protest and what it was all about. And just how important it was to her to be a part of that. So me being me, I go to the comments, and the first thing that I saw was a black woman in there saying, why does that matter? It don't matter. It means nothing because she's a white woman. So it just made me think about how small-minded and how ignorant we can be sometimes. Hey man, what the hell is that? That's a white woman. So let's give these people their credit, man, for what they did. This is Winona Beamer, white woman. Peter Ackerberg, white man. Elizabeth Wyckoff. I apologize if I'm chopping it up. If you're part of the family, my apologies, but white woman. The hell is this? Robert Allen Miller, white man. The hell is that? Charles David Myers, white man. What the hell is that? Richard Leroy Gleason, white man. What do we have here? Right up under the esteemed John Lewis, we have Paul David Dietrich, white man. The hell is this? We got Cecil Thomas, white man. What the hell is that? And I shouldn't be saying it like that, like they not people, but y'all know what I mean. We got Margaret Berliner, white woman. And you see what's around these people's necks? For those who don't know, they put that around your neck when you go to the jail, which means that these people not only supported and fought for what was going on, they risked their freedom and their life for it. What is this? What do that sign say? Freedom's wheels are rolling. Who holding them signs? White people. What is this? That's John Lewis as a young man. What is this? Pulling his teeth out of his mouth that the police knocked out his mouth just because he supported the civil rights movement. That's a white man. What we got right here, this is what was waiting on these people when they found out that they was getting on that bus to come here and fight for this. More John Lewis. This is what they did to him. This is what they did to white people just for supporting black people. So anybody will go through that to help me get my rights, I ain't never gonna be able to disregard them. Y'all might recognize that name, Bayard Rustin. Look. And at the front of all of that, and it's a reason that that's in the front of it, because all of those white people followed that man into danger. I'm angry too. I want to fight too, especially what's going on right now. But what I also understand is that I can't be mad at everybody, man. I can't be mad at everybody because everybody didn't do it. And just to give you a little history about why I could be bitter, my family, my grandmother, my mother's side of the family come from Wetumpka, Alabama. My father's side of the family come from Tipton, Tennessee, around that area. So when my grandmother was young, they was coming home, and it was her and her sister. My grandmother's name is Mary McKinney. Her sister's name is Mary Bell Townsend. They called them May Lois and May Bell. So they coming home one day, young girls, man, kids. Even though my grandmother had a couple kids at the time. So, little white boy just walked up and spit in her face, man. Spit in Maybell's face, my grandmother's sister. And my little 4'11" grandmother, she smacked him. She hauled off and smacked the boy. So of course he ran and told his people. And when my grandmother went home, she was actually living with my grandfather's parents at the time, Cadell McKinney, my great-grandmother, Sophie McKinney, my great-grandfather, Julius McKinney. Family still owned the house in Wetumpka, still got the outhouse in the back. They ran home and told them what happened. And first thing they did was pack them up. Gotta go, because they knew what was coming. And as they was packing them up and running them out the back door so they can come up north, the lynch mob was at the front door. They came to my great-grandmother's house in Wetumpka, Alabama, and they was gonna lynch my grandmother and her sister because they defended themselves against a little white boy that spit in Maybell's face. So that's how my family ended up north with my mother and them. My father's side of the family, we still known as the Barner Boys. And that history is that, man, back when the KKK was real strong, one of them white boys raped one of my family members. I couldn't tell you which one. And for lack of a better way of putting it, to be flat out about it, one of my family members, one of the Barner Boys, I'm on social media, so I got to put it a certain way, they unalived the white boy for raping our family member. So of course, we had to go. So my father's side of the family, same thing. Had to pack their family up and run up north. It's documented that the Barner Boys, on their trek from Tipton, Tennessee, let me let this car go by. The Barner Boys on their trek from Tipton, Tennessee, slain. They didn't say unalive. Hope I don't get no mark on my account for this, but they slain over 80 Klan members on their way from down south to up north, protecting their family. But again, my point is simple, man. Quit walking around being so bitter, man, and hateful. You got allies in this stuff, man. By all means, check a racist, but don't treat them all like that, man. That's all I'm saying. Y'all be cool.